Ladies and gentlemen, greetings of the day. Here is a challenge. What does one do when gifted with a long weekend, with absolutely no plans, nowhere to go, and the murderous heat didn't permit venturing out? Well, that was me this weekend. In a moment of bold and possibly misguided optimism, I decided to experiment with my half baked AI skills, powered largely by curiosity, backed by very limited hands on expertise. In hindsight, I could have stopped right there for the greater good of humanity, but a lurking, insane, and a dangerous urge within me insisted on sharing the results with all of you. The inspiration is our recent Goa offsite, and more specifically, that delightful slam book we all filled with such enthusiasm. What follows is my story in two parts: a quick explainer, and then a page by page journey, with a touch of poetry and a hint of music, of how my slam book seamlessly upgraded itself into a glam book. A quick friendly heads up: this will involve an investment of 12 plus minutes of your precious time, but my wishful thinking is that you may not regret it.
Picture this. You're at a beautiful, sun-drenched beachside resort in Goa. It's the 25th anniversary leadership offsite for Hurix Digital. Welcome to today's Explainer, where we're going to dive right into a really incredible story about company culture. Enter the list of 25. Yep, it is exactly what it looks like, a physical slam book. I mean, remember those from back in the day? The HR team at Hurix deliberately went old school here, handing a tangible, printed book to every single attendee. And it's kind of brilliant when you think about it. In our modern era of endless digital pings, Slack messages, and automated feedback forms, they realized that true ice-breaking requires, real presence. A physical book in your hands just invites curiosity. It literally forces people to step away from their glowing screens and actually engage face-to-face. Now, the number 25 here, absolutely not a random choice. It served this brilliant dual purpose in the design of the experience. First off, it was a massive milestone, a proud testament to Hurix Digital's legacy, marking a full quarter-century of business operations. But second, and here's the really fun part, it represented the exact number of blank pages originally waiting inside that slam book. So you've got 25 years of rich company history, perfectly mirrored by 25 totally blank slates ready for new, personal interactions. The rules for this were super straightforward. Just read the question printed at the top of a page, reach out to someone, grab a quick comment, and fill it in. Easy, right? But here's the critical context that makes this whole thing so fascinating. This was a leadership offsite. The business agenda was notoriously strict, just packed wall to wall with strategic sessions and corporate planning. Everyone was completely locked into work mode. Because of that demanding schedule, the only time to actually do this task was during those fleeting moments in between, a quick coffee run or walking down the hall to the next conference room. It really highlighted this fascinating friction between a hyper-focused corporate agenda and our basic inherent need for human connection. So, what started as a top-down, mandated HR exercise just organically transformed. Seriously, it took on a life of its own. At first, it was just some tentative outreach during those hard-earned coffee breaks. But then, almost suddenly, you had huddles of professionals wearing everything from business suits to beachwear, just openly exchanging notes, asking for autographs, and laughing. It became true connection in action. The break rooms were absolutely vibrating with energy as colleagues hunted down signatures. And honestly, because everyone was so busy, the friction of the agenda made these tiny, brief moments of connection feel genuinely earned and highly intentional. And that energy, it translated into some seriously impressive numbers. So even though it was famously dubbed the list of 25, there were actually a few extra blank pages tucked into the back, bringing the real total to 28. Our narrator for this whole experience shared a really telling detail. They actually managed to get 27 of them filled out. Just think about the sheer dedication required to track down 27 personalized notes during a totally packed corporate retreat. It just proves that what began as basic compliance with a corporate assignment had totally evolved into genuine, enthusiastic dedication. People weren't just checking a box anymore. They were going out of their way to find each other.
Now, long after the Goa sun had set and everyone packed up to head home, a pretty profound conceptual shift happened. My Hurix Slam book, which started out as just this simple, playful task, had organically evolved into my Hurix Glam Book. It wasn't just another to-do list to cross off between strategy sessions anymore. It had blossomed into this incredibly meaningful collection of personal memories, deep reflections, and real camaraderie. And honestly, it's the tactile, old-school, analog nature of the book that allowed it to hold so much emotional weight.
As the narrator perfectly put it, this isn't just a slam book anymore, it's my Hurix Glam Book. I want you to just let the emotional weight of that realization sink in for a second. It captures that exact, magical moment when a standard piece of corporate collateral actually becomes a cherished personal artifact. The true, lasting value of that offsite wasn't found in the PowerPoint presentations or the strategic planning sessions. No, it was in those hastily scribbled, heartfelt little messages from peers, mentors, and brand new friends.
Which brings us to the legacy of this surprisingly simple object. The narrator actually made this powerful commitment a real vow to preserve this newly christened glam book for at least the next 25 years. I mean, how cool is that? The company celebrated its first 25 years, and by doing so, they inadvertently created this physical vessel of memories that's going to be cherished for the next quarter century. It is just such a brilliant reminder of how one brief, structured moment of analog connection can echo way, way into the future.
So as we wrap up today's explainer, I want to leave you with a thought. What will the messages in your own glam book mean to you 25 years from now? Whether it's an actual physical journal or just a deeply personal folder of heartfelt emails you've saved, we all have these artifacts of connection. The whole story of Hurix Digital Go Offsite really shows us that if we just take a brief moment to truly engage, even during the absolute busiest of agendas, we might just write the kind of history we're going to cherish for decades. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next explainer.
Gently spoke, HR handed us a simple book, no joke. A slam book to break walls, old and new, to spark conversations and friendships too. Paloma collects what money can't chart. A treasury of smiles and tender hearts. No stamps or coins, no glittering art. Just joy she gathers straight from the heart. Mitten thrives when the world's asleep. A night owl soaring while others dream deep. No wonder his deals fly high and bold. Midnight match quietly into gold. Vikram scrolls where the world collides. X and in shorts, his twin guides. Quick bites of news, sharp and fast. A man who ensures no moment is past. Reena's wisdom, simple and bright. Dress is always the perfect sight. Upside, under $20, yet priceless grace. Style stitched neatly into her pace. A chinky could speak for hours, it's true. From Europe's past to Goku's debut. With Priya Darshan's laughs and Mitch being a historian with anime dreams unseen. Abhinav Lucy's flair, race in motion, beyond compare. A lesson in humility, skill so fine. Greatness that quietly redefines. Landless skill isn't fancy or grand, just muscle and shine. Young the pre-planned, one strong shot. Morning's delight, and she conquers the day with aromatic might. Ghazala's gem in Powai stays. Mirchi and Mimi in soulful ways. Where silence speaks and hearts align. A place where humanity truly shines. Arcana hums melodies old in ways. Log Jagale, where nostalgia lies. Her playlist lifts both soul and mood. Old songs forever renewed. Mitch walks life his own grand way. Frank Sinatra guiding his day. My way echoes in all he'll do. A timeless anthem, bold and true. Rajesh keeps it sweet, no debate. Mint chocolate is simply great. A treat so cool, yet rich in cheer. The perfect snack, crystal clear. Darshan dreams of hills so tall. Shimla, Manali, the mountains call. Where snowflakes dance and worries fall. Nature's calm becomes his all. Man, he sums it up in words so neat. Hurix is where passions meet. Not just work, but purpose too. A place that feels like home anew. Youth that laughs with Kamal's art. Abhay Murray wins his heart. A sickles, timeless and bright. Her mini gold that feels just right. Cindy traces winter's embrace, cold winds brushing her face, a chill that whispers magic untold, finding warmth in the cold. Ishan dreams in notes so light, if that sings pure delight. Not just skill but soulful art, music flowing straight from the heart. Goko rests where waves kiss land, beach vibes perfectly planned, sand, sun, and endless blue, where peace feels forever true. Sandeep's mantra, steady and wise, resilience, where strength truly lies. In every storm, he stands tall, bouncing back, conquering all. Snap laughs with modern families cheer, a guilty pleasure held dear. Life's chaos seen through comic eyes, where humor makes worries minimize. Harry needs no nickname flair, 4 letters beyond compare, proof that not all short words sting, some simply make heart sing. Iron pauses before words take flight, reading between lines just right. A thinker calm, measured and wise, where silence often replies. And Dury recalls Spain's Perdiplay to Medieval's joy of a messy day, with family laughter to windows blue, memories painted in iron too. Manoj dreams beyond today's view, a future unseen yet calling through, a superpower bold and bright to glimpse tomorrow's guiding light. Kanchan opens a door so wide, the third door as her trusted guide, a book that whispers dream explore, success lies just beyond one more door. Namita stands with pride so true, an HR journey she grew into, grateful, humble, yet standing tall, a moment that means it all. Rahul's plan is simple yet grand, coffee table music hand in hand, one song, 2 souls laugh air, moments crafted with thoughtful care. Another Rahul adds a playful plea, let's sing on Smeel, just you and me. A visit home, a bar, some cheer, friendship notes ringing loud and clear. And as page by page the voices grew, each line a bond, each word so true. These 27 pages the message said, hold the wisdom, love, where hearts are led. 21 years and still I feel Hurix isn't just work, it's real. Not just a career, but something more, an emotion we all true